How do y'all keep your head about you?
Oh man, just doing the same thing that we've always been doing. Just not getting too just high, not getting too low about our work. We're just going to continue to work hard and continue to do what we've been doing.
What is it like in y'all's room right now, though, from the standpoint of when the whole secondary meets together? Are y'all all on the same page now? I mean, what is it that's different about this group?
We're very close. I mean, we're always hanging out together. I mean, it's just a great communication going along with us. And that's the biggest thing. When you're always communicating, you're always hanging out with each other, and you're getting a good feel for each other's like personalities and strengths, you're naturally just going to strive and do good.
You know, I asked you on Saturday after the game, and I ask you again. You know, is it obvious to you that the front four is playing well from your position? You understand? Can you sense that on the field? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That the ball's coming out a little quicker, things like that. What do you sense when things are going really well with the front four?
Yeah, anytime you get a team like in passing situations and you just let our front four go out and eat and just go out and rush the passer, you can kind of feel the quarterback wanting to like take, faster throws and stuff like that. And we have great pass rushers, so we know that we could just sit on routes and just, be a little bit more aggressive because we know the ball's going to come out fast.
Eli Urban Meyer, after the Northern Illinois win, did he promise that the offense was going to improve?
Yes, after the game he promised.
What does that mean to you, or did it register with you at all?
Yeah, it did. It means a lot. Anytime the head coach of the football team makes a promise like that, I know he's going to come through with it, and I know he's going to do anything in his power to help the offense and get them back up to speed.
Do they look better in practice than they do on game day right now, Eli?
I wouldn't even really know too much about how they practice because we kind of doing our own thing and they do their own thing against scouts and stuff. But I mean, to me, they execute pretty well in practice, at least from what I've seen. So when we watch them on game day and they don't execute as well, it's kind of like a little bit of a surprise. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick it up.
Eli, what was that promise like? Can you take us through when he made it, how he?
I mean, it was just after the game, and he was just talking about, stuff from the game. And he was just like, he didn't like the way the offense plays, so he said it's not going to happen again. He's going to make a promise that he's going to do anything in his power to help the offense get back to speed.
Did everybody go, ooh? I mean, what was the reaction?
I don't know, and nobody went like, ooh or anything.
Yeah.
Nobody had a crazy reaction. We just, took it, and we were going to expect a lot, more from the offense for sure.
Hey, when you look at these, have you looked at these guys on video yet? I'm talking about Western
Michigan, yes.
Yeah. The Braverman kid, I think he's about 5'10". He's our leading receiver. He's had 100-yard games the last 3 games and stuff.
Right.
Kind of a short guy. What just jumps out at you about him?
One thing I've noticed is they like to throw a lot of bubbles and screens to him and get him into space. And he doesn't really do too many vertical routes. He kind of is like a possession type of guy. They like to use him in flats and stuff like that. He's very quick, and he's definitely going to be a good challenge for us.
Eli, you all as a defense, you've been in that, speaking of offense maybe not playing as well as they'd like to play, you all been in that role a little bit where you maybe haven't played as well as you all as a defense would have liked to have played. Can you take me to the other side, what that feeling is like when you're that motivated at practice, to feeling like you're not performing at that optimum level, how practices change when that's what's going on, and how that motivates you week to week when you're trying to catch up and you want to play as well as you can?
Yes, I mean, we had a couple games last year where we didn't play up to par, play up to our standards, and the main thing our coaches wanted us to get back to was just not thinking too much. Like, our problem last year was we overcomplicated some things on defense, so we just made things more simple. We just really made an emphasis on going harder, and because we know if we go hard, that's just going to eliminate a lot of mistakes. So not thinking too much and just going harder and, making things simple.
It's not painful memories?
Not painful memories. I mean, everything you go through in life, I mean, you got to learn from it. And to me, I'm a big believer in, everything happens for a reason. So, I mean, that made us into a great defense that we are now.
You talked about Daniel Braverman earlier. That's not their only outstanding wide receiver. They've also got 6'3" Corey Davis. When they've got a duo of wide receivers like that, how much more pressure does that put on the secondary?
I wouldn't say pressure. You guys always bringing up pressure. It's more opportunities. That's how I look at it. So it's more opportunities to make plays on the ball, more opportunities for us to, showcase our abilities. So I'm very excited for this matchup. They're a very good receiving core for sure, and they have a good quarterback as well. So I'm ready. Can't wait, all of us, on the defense. I mean, we're just looking forward to it.
Would it work to say how much harder does it make your job as a defensive back when they've got that kind of wide receiver tandem?
I want to say harder. I mean, They're a great tandem. I mean, they have great versatile guys at receivers. It's just more exciting because sometimes some games you don't get too much action. In a game like this, you know you're going to get the ball thrown your way, and that's what I like.
What was it like being Tommy Flacco's backup?
I didn't think you knew that. It wasn't nothing like I was his backup. I was a starting receiver. He was the quarterback, and he was obviously a better thrower than me, so I let him get the quarterback, and I wanted to, get some shine on him, receiver. So it was great, though. He's a great guy. I can't wait to see him on Saturday, and hopefully I'll have a chance to play against him as well.
Joe ever show up? Watch you guys this games?
Yes, he's come to a couple games. Yeah, he showed up. I didn't get the chance to get his autograph or anything, but he showed up a couple times.
Against Northern Illinois,
A couple more questions for you.
Gary Conley played on Galladay a lot, kind of spelling you and made some key knockways. How much does the way he's playing help your job? So you don't have to blanket the same number one receiver for the entire game.
Yes, Gary has definitely been playing at a high level, and anytime you have another corner on the other side of you playing well, I mean, it just makes you even more confident, and you want to play even more wells than you are right now. So I have a lot of confidence in Gary, and it helps our defense as a whole because, I mean, it makes things a lot more simple when you have somebody on the other side of you that you don't have to move around. You can just play on your side and focus on what you're doing on your side, and you don't have to worry about anything else.
And then how about Von Bell? Chris Ash was really talking about how natural he is at getting to the right spots, making the right angles. How much is him being behind there help you knowing that you don't have to be necessarily one-on-one with the receiver?
Yeah, it helps a lot. I mean, Von Bell, he's probably one of the better tacklers, especially in open field in the country. So anytime you have somebody in the back end of you just, protecting your backside and all that stuff, it makes you a lot more confident. It makes you a lot more aggressive as a corner to play receivers, and you don't have to worry about too many deep balls because he's going to be over the top of it.